It's not financial advice. It's not legal advice for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff, so you get the videos I put them out. See what I'm thinking, see I'm analyzing that data. Like I tell y'all every day, the data that release us is false, meant to give us a false narrative of the market so we can make bad trading decisions. Listen, Maxine Waters was on, I think, MSNBC. And I was listening to her go on and on about how the government, not the government, she said, your government did something good. They did something good by running in and saving Silicon Valley Bank. I mean, it was absolutely outrageous that she thinks that them saving Silicon Valley Bank was good. Good for who? Good for the 1%ers? Not good for retail investors? Not good for pension funds? Because the bottom line is this. They allow these banks to do whatever they want, and then they just bail them out with taxpayer that they say is not taxpayer money. It's absolutely outrageous. And then she said crypto, Signature Bank fell because they was involved too much in crypto. And I think she just dropped that so they could have another excuse to push their digital coin agenda. Okay? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous what they're being allowed to do. And then, you know what she said? She said, we need new regulations to protect depositors and investors. Would you believe that? She said that they have a bipartisan group that's going to put together new legislation to protect depositors and retail investors. Either she's doesn't care or she's oblivious to what's going on. The problem isn't the regulations. The problem is the enforcement of the regulations that's currently on the books. That's what I consider to be the problem. The problem is the enforcement of the regulations that's already on the books. They have all these regulations in place, but nobody's enforcing them. Nobody's enforcing them. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. All they need to do is put people in place who will enforce the law, who will enforce the regulations. And a majority of this nonsense, this fraud, this malfeasance, the corruption would stop. And then in the end, she goes, what we need is a better answer. And if we have someone with a better answer, she'd like to hear it. The better answer is enforce the regulations. Enforce the law. And if the people that you have in place refuses to enforce the law, fire them and put somebody in place that will enforce the law. Look at what's going on in the stock market. The bank is a victim of that because of their relationships. They're lending money to these over-leveraged hedge funds, these over-leveraged market makers. And all the SEC has to do to shut down 90% of the fraud and corruption is shut down the dark pools. You shut down the dark pools and 90% or probably 95% of the corruption stops because they can't trade back and forth in the dark anymore. It's very, very simple, Miss Waters. Very, very simple. You don't need no new ideas. All you have to do is put people in place who are going to follow the law. Put people in place who's going to enforce the law. And when these bad actors don't enforce the law, you lock them up and give them fines that have bite. You give them fines that have bite, that deter them from doing the nonsense again and again and again. Anyway, leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do we need new regulations or do we need to enforce the regulations that's currently on the books? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.